the city to wake. Every single breath I have to take is for a better future we can make. Coffee steaming in a ceramic cup, looking at the sun as it comes up, drinking from the wisdom of the cup, while the spirits of the world erupt. Misty morning blues go away. We've got work to do throughout the day. Find a better and a brighter way to mean the words that we have to say.
Clear the air, we're almost there.
Morning light,
Ivy light,
end of the night.
ivy light,
Morning light,
ivy light,
end of the night.
ivy light. face in the reflection of the traffic light. The wipers clicking like a steady heart, wondering where the ending and the start. Rain on the windshield, washing the soul, making the spirit feel young and whole. A liquid mercy, out of control, playing a cinematic soulful role. Watching the world through a watery lens, forgiving the enemies and the friends. Pavement shines like a silver floor, leading us to a brand new door. Wash it away, the gray of the day. Rain on the windshield, washing the soul, making the spirit feel young and whole. A liquid mercy, out of control, playing a cinematic soulful role. Let it rain, let it fall, sweet rain. Let it rain, let it fall, sweet rain.
The frost is heavy on the glass, waiting for the storm to pass. The wind is howling through the trees, bringing the city to its knees. Winter's chill, it's cold and deep, but I have a promise I will keep. I keep the fire burning bright to guide you home through the snowy night. I wrap my scarf around my neck, keeping my anxious heart in check. I look down the empty avenue, waiting patiently for you. Winter's chill, it's cold and deep, but I have a promise I will keep. I keep the fire burning bright to guide you home through the snowy night. Then I shelter from the freezing storm. Winter's chill is cold and deep, but I have a promise I will keep. I keep the fire burning bright to guide you home through the snowy night. Safe and warm. Hold me tight. Fire is burning. Yeah, home at last.
Look at the stars and the way they shine, perfectly aligned in a grand design. There's a rhythm in the way the seasons change. Nothing in the universe is truly strange. It's a soulful symmetry, deep and wide, matching the feeling that we have inside, living in harmony, side by side, on this beautiful cosmic ride. Every action has a reaction to what you give to the world comes back to you. So plant a seed of kindness in the ground. Watch the circle of love go round and round. Perfect balance, holy silence. Ooh, it's a soulful, symmetry, deep and wide, matching the feeling that we have inside, living in harmony, side by side, on this beautiful cosmic ride. Symmetry, you and me, we are one. Symmetry, you and me, we are one. Close your eyes and let the world dissolve. Watch the problems of the day resolve into a tapestry of light and shade, where the memories of the struggle fade. Saddened dreams floating in the air, taking us away from every care. A gentle touch, a silent prayer, finding beauty everywhere.
sound. Street sound, distant sound. Funky don't scratch. Listen. Can you hear the walls talk? Brick and mortar hold the pain, soaked in years of freezing rain. Every alley holds a ghost of the ones we love the most. Kids playing stickball in the street, dodging the patrol cars beat. Echoes of the ghetto ringing loud, trying to break through the smoggy cloud. Stories written on the subway train, mixing the joy with the heavy pain. Echoes calling out my name. Nothing ever stays the same. Grandmama sitting on the porch swing, listening to the church choir sing, while the dealer stands on the corner block, checking the time on his golden clock. Two worlds living side by side, nowhere left for us to hide. Rhythm of the struggle, rhythm of the street. Echoes of the ghetto ringing loud, trying to break through the smoggy cloud. Stories written on the subway train, mixing the joy with the heavy pain. Fluorescent lights in the midnight haze, lost in a beautiful, colorful maze. The city's alive with a glowing spark, lighting up the corners of the dark. Electric pulse in the concrete ground, silent sound. Everything time and space. Neon dreams, so bright, dreaming. Stars are hiding behind the purple haze, lost inside this urban rimming maze. Thinking back on all our yesterday's ways, before the fire turned into a blaze. Neon signs flickering a lonely blue, telling stories that we thought we knew. The sky is changing to a darker hue, while I'm just searching for a trace of you. Midnight reflections in a window pane, trying to wash away the inner rain. Break the link of every heavy chain, and find the peace inside the silent pain. Fly away sober, fly high. Touch the velvet of the night sky. Reflections of the mind, so soft, so kind.
The whistle blows and the workday is done. I walk outside under the setting sun. I could take the bus and be back in a flash. My mind is heavy and my thoughts clash. So I am taking a long way home tonight, walking until the stars are shining bright. I need to clear the cobwebs from my brain and wash away the daily stress and strain.
I stroll along a quiet parkway trees, feeling the touch of the evening breeze, thinking about the choices I have made, and a foundation that I have laid. So I am taking the long way home tonight, walking until the stars are shining bright. I
need to clear the cobwebs from my brain and wash away the daily stress and strain. See a couple laughing by the gate. It reminds me that my blessings are great. I have got a roof and I got someone who cares, waiting for me at the top of the stairs. The extra miles give me the time to see exactly who I am and wanna be. By the time I finally turn my key, I will be the best version of me. So I am taking a long way home tonight. Walking into the stars are shining bright. I need to clear the cobwebs from my brain and wash away the daily stress and strain. Long way home, yeah. Taking my time, walking slow, feeling fine.
Who do you see? Yeah. Walking past the shop window display, mannequins dressed in a fancy way, but I see the ghost staring back at me. A man who wants to be truly free. Not a number, not a name on a file, but a human being with a genuine smile. Reflections in the glass passing by, questions floating in the autumn sky. Are we who we say we are, or just wishing on a distant star? Reflections showing me the truth. Society puts a mask on your face, tells you to stay in your proper place, but the glass don't lie. It shows the soul, the parts that are broken, the parts that are whole. Strip away the fancy clothes, see the thorn upon the road. Look deeper, brother. Look deeper, sister. Beyond the surface, where the spirit resides. Reflections in the glass passing by, questions floating in the autumn sky. Are we who we say we are, or just wishing on a distant star? reflections, just reflections. Ooh, ooh. Of the river to the street, waking up the workers and the weary feet. The tall towers hiding in the gray and white, waiting for the sun to kill the ghost of night. Morning mist is rising, covering the scars. We can't see the buildings, we can't see the stars. Just a human heartbeat in a cloud of lace, finding some compassion in a frantic place. Newspapers blowing in the gutter like a kite. Someone's going home from working through the night. The city's getting ready for the daily grind. Leave the bitter yesterday far behind. Clear the air, let the light come in. This is where the new day will begin. There's a tension in the city air at night, waiting for the morning to bring the light. But in the silence of our shared embrace, I find a sanctuary, a sacred space. There's a quiet storm rising in the heart, tearing the shadows of the doubt apart. A gentle force, a work of art, a brand new finish and a brand new start. Listen to the whisper of the turning leaf, a momentary respite from the urban grief. We don't need words to understand the truth. It's been written in the spirit since our youth. Let it rain, wash away pain. There's a quiet storm rising in the heart, tearing the shadows of the doubt apart. A gentle force, a work of art, a brand new finish
together on the twilight porch, watching the fireflies light their tiny torch. The evening breezes whisper in the trees, bringing my restless spirit to its knees. Oh, the warmth of your hand in mine makes everything feel so divine. A simple touch that words cannot express, filling my soul with quiet tenderness. You stroke my fingers, tracing every line, a silent promise that you are forever mine. The calluses and scars of many years, washed smooth by our laughter and our tears. Oh, the warmth of your hand in mine makes everything feel so divine. A simple touch that words cannot express, filling my soul with quiet tenderness. I do not need a mansion on a hill or fancy things to give my heart a thrill. Just sit beside me as the daylight ends, my dearest lover and my best of friends. In a cold and calculating world, where we are tossed around and getting hurt, your touch is my anchor and my guide, keeping me safe and warm inside. Oh, the warmth of your hand in mine makes everything feel so divine. A simple touch that words cannot express, filling my soul with quiet tenderness. Hold my hand, baby. Nice and tight. Warm my soul through the chilly night.
Signs are flashing by and sell in this modern plastic kind of hell. But the soul ain't something you can trade in the hollow shadows that the money made. Chasing shadows in a a neon glow, forgetting everything we used to know about the simple things that make us whole, like the quiet rhythm of a human soul. Neon dreams are fading in the sun when the rat race has finally been run. Look for the truth in the dirt and the rain, beyond the glitter and the temporary gain. Don't get lost in the artificial light. Keep your inner vision burning bright. Just a dream. Neon dreams, wake up now.
I spent my years chasing the dime, thinking success was perfectly fine. I built a house upon a hill, but my empty soul was hungry still. The weight of gold is heavy to bear when there is nobody beside you there. I trade it all for a gentle smile and a friend to walk with me a while. The silken velvet feels so cold when you are lonely and growing old. The echo in these empty rooms is like a chorus of silent tunes. The weight of gold is heavy to bear when there is nobody beside you there. I trade it all for a gentle smile and a friend to walk with me a while. I'll leave the mansion, walk to town, looking for someone feeling down. I give my coat to a freezing man, trying to change the master plan. Oh, we get so blinded forgetting the water and the wine. True wealth is measured in the heart. It's never too late for a brand new start. The weight of gold is heavy to bear when there is nobody beside you there. I trade it all for a gentle smile and a friend to walk with me a while. Let it go. Finding love, true wealth, yeah, a brand new start.
Beyond the smokestacks and the heavy clouds, beyond the voices of the angry crowds, there's a place where the light is always gold, and the stories of peace are finally told. I see it in the eyes of a child at play. I see it in the ending of a long, hard day. A promise written in the setting sun, that the work of love is never done. Look at the golden horizon, so wide and so free. Wait for the magic to come to you and me. It's a cinematic dream, a soulful high, reaching for the gold in the velvet sky. Don't let the darkness take your sight. Hold on to the vision, hold on to the light.
Growing up strong, there's a flower cracking through the stone, fighting the world all on its own. Just like the child in the tenement hall, bouncing his dreams against the wall. no sun to shine, no rain to fall, but the spirit answers when the roots call. It's a concrete garden, blooming wild. Don't underestimate the inner city child. Beauty rising from the dust and gray, finding a way to see a brighter day. Concrete garden, yeah. The system tries to cut the stem, but the power lies inside of them. Watered by tears and fed by hope, climbing up the slippery slope. Don't look down on what you don't understand. There's magic living in this hard land. Roots go deep beneath the street where the heart of the people beat. Thump, 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 thump. Can you feel the pulse? It's a concrete garden, blooming wild. Don't underestimate the inner city child. Beauty rising from the dust and gray, finding a way to see a brighter day. Bloom on, bloom on, rise up through the cracks, yeah. Flowering stone, the sun dips low, painting the room, chasing away evening gloom. Put on a record, nice and slow, basking in the amber glow. In this golden hour embrace, time slows down in this quiet place. Just you and me, swaying tight, dancing in the fading light. Your head upon my shoulder rests, feeling the beating in our chests. No words needed, we understand the simple touch of your warm hand. In this golden hour embrace, time slows down in this quiet place. Just you and me, swaying tight, dancing in the fading light. The shadows stretch across the floor. We lock the world outside the door. A private haven, yours and mine, where love is like a vision. vintage wine. Let the world keep rushing by underneath the evening sky. We have found a love so true, nothing else but me and you. In this golden hour embrace, time slows down in this quiet place. Just you and me, swaying tight, dancing in the fading light. Sway with me in the golden light. Hold me close through the night. It's been a long time since I felt the heat, walking down this gray and lonely street. But today I saw a glimmer in the sky, a reason to hold my head up high. Oh,
Storm is passing and the wind has died. No more reason for the spirit to hide. Healing starts with a single step, keeping the promises that I've kept. Sunlight through the clouds, finally breaking through, making everything look shiny and new. Yesterday's gone with the rain and the cold, watching the beauty of the day unfold.
party, no invite needed. Just a smile and a borrowed laugh. Broken heart still undefeated. Dancing under half-lit past. String lights in the rain make the night feel kind. Like even pain is just love taking its time. I sing high so I don't fall apart. Voice like glass but strong. Every note is stitched up hard, trying to prove it belong. Violins swell like a hellback cry. Horns blink like distant stars. We don't ask the reason why. We dance with who we are. Rain stops, groove keeps stripping.
Sing the sharp on hips. Look up, way up. They're scraping the clouds with steel and glass, while the people down below just pass. Suits in the penthouse drinking wine, while the worker stands in the bread line. They can see for miles around, but they can't see the holy ground. Glass towers reaching high, piercing the heart of the blue sky, built on the backs of the poor and weak, while the profits are all they see. Glass towers shiny and cold, trading the soul for a pot of gold. Reflection blinds the eyes of the just, turning our dreams into dust. But a foundation built on sand cannot forever stand. When the wind of change begins to blow, the ivory tower is the first to go. Rumble in the ground. Can you hear the sound? Shaking the pillars of the giants coming down. Glass towers reaching high, piercing the heart of the blue sky, built on the backs of the poor and weak, while the profits are all they see. Falling down, piece by piece. Shattered dreams
echoes of history, singing of the victory. Brick by brick they build a life out of the dust and out of clay, believing in the promise of a brighter, better day. The music in the air is like a warm and heavy coat, carrying the message in every single soulful note. Roots run deep and wide, nowhere left to hide. Take it all in stride. Echoes of the South Side tonight, in the fading purple light. Hear the ghost of history, singing of the victory. South Side echoes, carry on the legacy.
Hey. Oh, hey. Oh, yeah. No need for weapons, no need for the gun. Just a little kindness for everyone. Underneath the heat of the midday sun, the work of justice has just begun. Words of power spoken soft and low, watching how the garden starts to grow. Let the river of our kindness flow, the seeds of mercy be the ones we sow. A velvet revolution in the mind, leaving all the bitterness behind, searching for a soul that's truly kind, to see the beauty that the world can find. Change is coming like a summer breeze. Softly now, make your vow. Ah, yeah. Oh,
for the treasures you will find. Beyond the ego and the pride we show, there's a river with a deeper flow. Knowledge isn't something you can buy. It's a reflection in the inner eye. Open up your inner eye today. Let the Spirit show you the right way. Celibate show deep and wide, with the universe living there inside. See the truth, feel the light. Everything is alright. Inner eye, look within. Peace is there. Clock strikes 2, the room is still. The moonlight creeps across the sill. I pour a glass, I sit alone, just listening to the quiet tone. Oh, midnight shadows on the floor remind me what I am looking for. A little peace, a steady hand to help this weary heart to stand. The city sleeps beneath the gray. The rush of life has slipped away. I close my eyes and breathe the air and leave behind the daily care. Oh, midnight shadows on the floor remind me what I am looking for. A little peace, a steady hand to help this weary heart to stand. A memory softly calls my name. It is a spark, it is no flame. I let it glow, I let it be, a gentle ghost that comforts me. Sometimes the silence is a friend, where all the broken pieces mend. No words to say, no tears to cry, just the dark and the veil
a little peace, a steady hand to help this weary heart to stand. Yeah, the shadows fade into the morning light. It is gonna be alright. Good night, shadows. Good night. The golden sun is sinking down. Quiet settles on this old town. I sit and watch the shadows play, thinking of the words you'd say. Shadows dancing on the wall, I catch your memory before it falls. A love so warm, a love so deep, promises we swore to keep. An old photograph faded in time, bringing back rhythm, bringing back rhyme. I feel your touch upon my hand, the sweetest love in all the land. Shadows dancing on the wall, I catch your memory before it falls. A love so warm, a love so deep, promises we swore to keep. Sometimes the world moves much too fast, but I hold on to a beautiful past. No heavy heart, no bitter tears, just the warmth of all these years. Oh, the distance is just an illusion amidst the daily confusion. My soul is anchored close to yours, opening up all the hidden doors. Shadows dancing on the wall, I catch your memory before it falls. A love so warm, a love so deep, promises we swore to keep. Dancing shadows forever in my mind. So warm, so deep, window pane glowing in the light of the neon signs that flicker through the middle of the night. Falling down, electric rain, wash away the city stain, cool the pavement, calm the street, in the rhythm and the beat. Walking through the puddles where the colors start to bleed, planning for the harvest of a different kind of seed. The thunder is a bassline that is vibrating the soul, giving back the feeling the system tried to stole. Cleansing for the mind, leaving all the noise behind, pure and cold, brave and bold. Rain, wash away the city stain, cool the pavement, calm the street, in the rhythm and the beat. Echoes of a laughter from years ago, before the winter came and brought the snow. Grandma's rocking chair is empty now, but I still feel the sweat upon her brow. She fought the battles that we never knew, to make a path for me and a path for you. Echoes of the ghetto in the air, a story of a struggle and a prayer. Don't forget the ground where you were born, even if your heart is feeling tattered and torn.
never forget.
The road is long, the shadows deep, promises are hard to keep. I stumble blindly in the night, searching for a guiding light. Hold on to the light inside. Let it be your faithful guide. When the dark begins to press, find the strength in your distress. Friends may come and friends may go, leaving footprints in the snow. But you must grow this path alone to find the place you call your home. Hold on to the light inside. Let it be your faithful guide. When the dark begins to press, find the strength in your distress. A spark of hope, a tiny gleam, waking from a troubled dream. I lift my head, I dry my eyes, and look up at the dawning sky. The darkest hour is before the dawn. Just keep breathing, carry on. The sun will rise, the shadows flee, and set your weary spirit free. Hold on to the light inside. Let it be your faithful guide. When the dark begins to press, find the strength in your distress. Yeah, hold on to the light. Keep shining bright. Let it be your faith. Do not lose the way. Hold on to the light.
Hey. Bread before the note.
Alarm clock sings in minor key. Coffee tastes like yesterday. I put my dreams in my pocket, see, carry them quiet through the day. This falsetto for the working man, soft but it still stands tall. A fragile voice with a steady plan, trying not to break it all. Boss man's smile is paper thin. Clock keeps tapping my back, but there's a fire under my skin that the world can't tax.
Horn step time like a warning sign.
Strings hold hope in place.
I sing high just to stay alive.
With my human face. Clock fades out, heart clocks in.
You don't have to shout to make a sound. Truth is often found on the quiet ground, between the lines of a politician's lie, underneath the surface of a tearful eye. They try to bury what they don't understand, but the spirit rises across the land, a gentle power that you cannot bind, living in the heart of all mankind. It's the silent truth, speaking in the soul, making the broken pieces whole. Listen to the rhythm, listen to the beat of the quiet evolution on the street.
Words can be hollow, words can be cold, but the truth is a story that must be told. Listen close. The truth, so quiet, so real.
I saw you walking down the street. My heart skipped a painful beat. You looked so happy, looked so fine, but you are no longer mine. Silent tears fall inside my soul, trying hard to keep control. I smile and wave, I turn away, saving my sorrow for another day. I remember the promises we made under the weeping willow shade. But time has washed the words away, leaving me nothing to say. Silent tears fall inside my soul, trying hard to keep control. I smile and wave, I turn away, saving my sorrow for another day. I wish you well, I truly do.
I want the very best for you, even if it breaks my heart in two. It's the only nobler thing to do. Oh, love is a river that changes course. You cannot tame it with any force. I must accept the lonely tide and keep my feelings locked inside. Silent tears fall inside my soul, trying hard to keep control. I smile and wave, I turn away, saving my sorrow for another day. Silent tears, wishing you well. Goodbye, my love. Yeah, letting go. I hear a sound outside my door, a familiar step upon the floor. I rush to see, but no one is there, just the cool evening air. Echoes in the hallway of my mind, leaving sweet memories behind. A ghost of love I cannot trace, missing the beauty of your face. I left you cold upon the chair. Sometimes I smell your perfume there. These empty rooms are cold and vast, living in the echoes of the past. Echoes in the hallway of my mind, leaving sweet memories behind. A ghost of love I cannot trace, missing the beauty of your face. I try to read, I try to sleep, but the silence is too deep. I wait for dawn to break the spell, caught in this lonely, empty shell. I know it is over, I know it is done. You walked away into the sun, but my foolish heart refuses to know feet are lifting off the ground. Did it go sky? Don't ask why. Breath on glass, words float. Velvet smoke in the Union Hall. Truth laid bare on a cracked wall. Every promise got a price to pay. Still we kneel, but we find our way. This is my testimony, soft and slow, whispered where the cold winds blow. I don't shout, I only show velvet smoke testimony. Hands are shaking, but the eyes stay clear. Faith is fragile, but it pulls us near. If love survives this lonely night, it'll learn to walk in borrowed light. Ashes fall, but I still believe. Almost silent, they laugh at how my voice appears, too soft to cut through angry ears. But water wears the hardest stone by staying true and staying known. This thin voice, revolution, no fire bombs, just evolution, gentle truth as contribution. Thin voice, revolution. Every whisper finds its way. If it shows up every day, if change listens long enough, it'll bow to fragile love. Quiet wins again. concrete jungle, high above the smoke and the rumble. Soft whispers of a better day coming, to the rhythm of the street heart drumming. Little children playing where the grass is hard to find, searching for the treasures that the elders left behind. A melody of struggle, a symphony of hope, learning how to navigate the narrow, slippery slope. Lift your head above the grind. Transcend the limits of this time. Space and spirit, soul and mind. Oh, the dreams in the concrete jungle, high above the smoke and the rumble. Soft whispers of a better day coming, to the rhythm of the street heart drumming. Dreaming on, keep on dreaming on. Concrete dreams.
I wrote your name upon a piece of white, sitting alone in the middle of the night. I poured my soul into a pen of blue, trying to say the things I feel for you. But it is a letter unsaid, hidden away, words my foolish pride will not let me say. Folded up inside my desk drawer deep, a quiet secret that my heart will keep.
I wrote about the way you look at me, and how your laughter sets my spirit free. I begged for your forgiveness for the past, and swore this time my love was going to last.
But it is a letter unsent, hidden away, words my foolish pride will not let me say. Folded up inside my desk drawer deep, a quiet secret that my heart will keep. I held the envelope right in my hand, waiting for the courage to make a stand. But fear of rejection held me tightly bound, and the letter never never left the ground.
Maybe tomorrow I will find the nerve to give you the devotion you deserve. But for tonight the paper stays right there, a silent testament to how I care.
But it is a letter unsent, hidden away, words my foolish pride will not let me say, folded up inside my desk drawer deep, a quiet secret that my heart will keep unsaid. The fire is burning low tonight, just a single glowing light. We sit apart, yet side by side, with nothing left to fight or hide. Fading embers in the dark, trying to catch a dying spark. We hold on tight to what we had, feeling tender, feeling sad. We spoke the truth, we bared our souls, paying all the heavy tolls. But maybe love just shifts its shape, leaving an unfamiliar landscape. Fading embers in the dark, trying to catch a dying spark. We hold on tight to what we had, feeling tender, feeling sad. I'll always cherish the warmth we shared. I'll always know how much you cared. But the flame is dimming down so low, a beautiful remembered page, fading embers in the dark, trying to catch a dying spark. We hold on tight to what we had, feeling tender, feeling sad, just a spark. Fading away, still beautiful. Yes, sleep now.
It's a tiny flame in a heavy wind. Remembering the places where we have been. It's a single flower in a crack of concrete. Something soft and beautiful and very sweet. Oh, hold on to a fragile hope tonight. Keep it in your heart and keep it out of sight. Cinematic spirit in a world of stars. You don't have to carry it all alone. They can take the money and they can take the land, but they can't take the rhythm of the soul's command. As long as we are breathing and the music plays, we can find a way through the darkest day. Fragile, but it's stronger than the fear. Listen to the truth that you need to hear. Hope, fragile hope. Keep breathing. Hope, fragile hope. Keep breathing.
majesty of common things and the power of the Spirit's wings. Ooh, 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 ooh. One by one, till it's done. We've the light, make it bright. Ooh, ooh.
Pause, breathe.
Staccato truths in short supply, quick to live, afraid to die. Say it clean, say it spare. Truth don't need a golden chair. These staccato truths I play, little notes that choose to stay. Cut through noise, clear the way. Staccato truths. Ooh. Every pause says something too. Silence is a point of view. If honesty had a shape, it'd be space we can't escape.
Last horn fades sharp.
Empty cupboards and a cold bare floor. Hard to keep the wolf away from the door. Working 2 jobs just to stay afloat in a leaky, old and battered boat. Children crying for a little bit more, while the rich man's counting his hidden store. It's a cruel world for the humble and the weak, searching for the justice that they truly seek. Living on bread and water today, praying for the clouds to go away. It shouldn't be this hard just to survive and keep the little bit of hope alive. When will the table be spread for all? When will the walls of the greedy fall? We're sisters and brothers in this struggle together, trying to weather the bitterest weather. Bread and water help us stay strong.
offices are empty and the lights go out. This is what the cinematic life's about. Walking through the canyons of the steel and glass, watching all the ghosts of the history past. It's twilight over the lagoon, soft and blue. Everything is quiet and everything is new. Socially conscious in a dreamlike state, standing at the edge of the city gate. Train is humming on the circle of the track, leaving all the worries that we don't want back. The air is getting cooler and the stars are shy, hiding in the glow of the city sky. City lights flickering like a firefly underneath the heavy purple sky. Twilight over the loop, fade to blue. I'm lifting my feet off the heavy ground, rising above the city's frantic sound. My mind is clear, my heart is light. I'm soaring through the middle of the night. No gravity can hold a spirit free. No chain can bind the man I'm meant to be. I see the stars like diamonds in the air, and leave behind the weight of my despair. I'm walking high on a soulful plane,
people spend their whole lives building walls of stone and ice, never realizing that they're paying such a price. Isolation is a prison that we build with our own hands, while the bridges of forgiveness are forgotten in the sand. No more bridges left to burn. Wait for the tide to turn. Open up the heavy gate before it gets too late. Reach across the water and take a brother's hand. Try to find the common ground within this fractured land. The fire of the anger only leaves a trail of black. Once the bridge is gone, there is no way of going back. Crossing over now, making a sacred vow. Peace in our time. No more bridges left to burn. Wait for the tide to turn. Open up the heavy gate before it gets too Cross the bridge, burn the hate, find the love, cross over. Cracks bloom quietly. Out the sidewalk grows a flower. No one planned, no one saw. Beauty born from pressure, power, breaking every borrowed law. I'm a concrete lotus, rising where the pain lived. They tried hard to close us, but forgot what hope did. Every scar a line of proof that I'm still breathing here. I built my heaven under roofs that never felt too clear. Bassline walks like patient feet. Drums speak dry and wise. I lift my voice just to meet the sky behind your eyes. Petals humming city dust. The match is struck, the wick is lit. In the quiet dark I sit. A tiny flame begins to dance,
giving hope a second chance. Flickering candle in the night, cast your warm and fragile light. Keep the heavy shadows back. Guide me down this lonely track. The wind is blowing at the door, creeping slowly across the floor. I cup my hands to shield the glow. I cannot let this feeling go. Flickering candle in the night, cast your warm and fragile light. Keep the heavy shadows back. Guide me down this lonely track. It is just a small and simple thing, but oh, the comfort it can bring. A beacon for my weary soul, making all my pieces whole. When everything is falling down and silence covers all the town, I look into the golden spark and find my way through the dark. Flickering candle in the night, cast your warm and fragile light. Keep the heavy shadows back. Guide me down this lonely track. Keep on burning. Do not fade away. Sweet light, until the day.
You see him falling, reach out your hand, help him to find a place to stand. We're all walking the same hard road, helping each other with the heavy load. See the pain. Don't let the sacrifice be the spirit above. Break down the walls that keep us apart, and listen to the beating of the human